The closeout and evaluation phase marks the official conclusion of the construction project. This phase ensures that all tasks have been completed, that the client is satisfied, and that the project has met its objectives. It is also an opportunity to reflect on the project's successes and challenges, gather feedback, and document lessons learned for continuous improvement in future projects. Key aspects of closeout and evaluation. 1. Final inspections. Before a project can be officially closed, a final inspection is conducted to ensure everything has been completed according to the contract, scope, and quality standards. Tasks involved. Punch list completion. A punch list is created to document any remaining work or issues that need to be addressed before the project is considered complete. These could include minor corrections, adjustments, or touch-ups. Client walkthrough. The project manager should organize a walkthrough with the client to review the work, ensure everything is in place, and address any remaining concerns. Regulatory inspections. Ensure that any final inspections or certifications required by local authorities have been completed and approved, e.g., fire inspections, building code compliance. Final approval from client. Once the client has reviewed the work and is satisfied, they provide formal approval or sign-off. 2. Completion of deliverables. Ensure that all deliverables and documentation specified in the contract are handed over to the client. Deliverables to provide. As-built drawings. Provide the final updated drawings of the building, showing any changes made during construction. Warranties and guarantees. Ensure that all warranties for materials, products, and workmanship are transferred to the client. Operation and maintenance manuals. These documents provide essential information on how to maintain and operate building systems, HVAC, electrical, plumbing, etc. Certificates of occupancy. If required, provide the client with a certificate of occupancy to confirm the building is safe to occupy. Third, final financial reconciliation. At this stage, all financial matters related to the project should be resolved, ensuring that all payments are made and final costs are accounted for. Tasks involved: final invoice. Submit the final invoice for the remaining balances, including the release of retention if applicable. Closeout of contracts. Ensure all contracts with contractors, subcontractors, and suppliers are closed out, and any outstanding payments or issues are resolved. Financial documentation. Document the final budget performance, including any variations from the initial budget and the reasons for them. Release of liens. If required, ensure that any liens or legal claims against the project are resolved and discharged. 4. Evaluation of project performance. Once the project is complete, a thorough evaluation is conducted to assess how well the project met its goals and to identify areas for improvement. Performance metrics to evaluate. Schedule, adherence. Assess whether the project was completed on time. Evaluate any delays, their causes, and the impact on the overall schedule. Budget adherence. Compare the actual costs against the original budget. Identify any cost overruns or savings and analyze the reasons behind them. Quality. Evaluate the quality of the work done, including the materials used, craftsmanship, and whether the project met all quality standards and specifications. Safety. Review the safety record during construction, including any incidents, near misses, and overall safety compliance. 5. Documenting lessons learned. The lessons learned from the project can provide valuable insights for future projects, helping to avoid common pitfalls and improve efficiency and quality. Tasks involved: team debriefing. Organize a debriefing session with the project team, contractors, and key stakeholders to discuss the challenges faced, successes achieved, and areas of improvement. Identify strengths and weaknesses. Discuss what worked well, e.g., good communication, effective scheduling, and what didn't, e.g., unexpected delays, cost overruns. Recommendations for future projects. Based on the lessons learned, develop actionable recommendations that can be applied to future projects to improve processes, reduce risks, and enhance overall performance. Client feedback and satisfaction. Obtaining client feedback is essential for evaluating project success and maintaining positive relationships with clients. Tasks involved. Client satisfaction survey. Distribute a formal survey to gauge the client's satisfaction with the project outcome, including aspects such as communication, quality, and adherence to deadlines. Addressing client concerns. If the client has any concerns or suggestions for improvement, these should be addressed and documented for future reference. Maintaining ongoing relationship. Building a long-term relationship with the client may involve staying in touch after the project is completed, ensuring they are satisfied with the final product, and offering post-construction support if needed. 7. Final reporting. Prepare a final report summarizing the overall performance of the project. This can include an analysis of project goals, achievements, challenges, and lessons learned. Components of a final report. Project overview. A brief summary of the project, including the scope, objectives, timeline, and budget. Key metrics. A review of key performance indicators, KPIs, such as schedule, budget, quality, and safety. Issues and resolutions. Documenting any issues encountered during the project and how they were resolved. Final project cost and schedule. A comparison of the final project costs and completion date against the original plan. 8. Formal project. Closeout. Once all inspections are completed, financial matters are settled, and documentation is handed over, the project can be formally closed out. Tasks involved. Contractor and subcontractor. Finalization. Ensure that all contractors and subcontractors have been paid and their contracts are formally concluded. Closeout documentation. Ensure that all records, contracts, and warranties are properly archived for future reference. Final sign-off. Obtain formal sign-off from the client, contractors, and relevant stakeholders to acknowledge the completion of the project and that all terms have been met. 9. Project handover. This final stage involves the handover of ownership of the building or infrastructure to the client. The formal handover includes the completion of all final inspections, obtaining necessary approvals, and delivering all associated documentation to the client. The closeout and evaluation phase is vital in ensuring that a construction project is wrapped up efficiently and that the client receives all the necessary information and documents for the ongoing use of the facility. It also provides a valuable opportunity for reflection, helping project managers and teams improve their processes for future projects. By evaluating the project's success, documenting lessons learned, and gathering client feedback, the project team can ensure continuous improvement and increase the likelihood of success in subsequent projects.